dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the elite. I ride in limousines, drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy myself.
Cognac's Corner. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we're here at Mumia Cocktail Lounge, located at 157 Lafayette Street in Soho. And I'm here with this sexy young man. Introduce yourself, darling.
Hi, Jason Hewitt. I'm the managing director of 10 Grand Productions, and I'm working as one of the executive producers on our new show, which is called A Year in the Life of 25 Strangers Living in a City by the Lake.
That is such a fabulous title.
Isn't it now?
Yes. How did they come up with this title?
Well, the playwright is a guy named Matt Fotis, who's out of Chicago. And I literally think that I would have done the play just to be able to use that title because I love it. He came up with the title because Matt wrote a play that takes place over the course of 1 year. And each scene that we do is based upon a month in Chicago. So when he got to the end of writing it, it's like, what am I going to call this play? And he said, well, what's the play about? It's about a year in the life of all these people who are living in Chicago, and that's where the title came from. So
have you been involved with this production company, this theater production company?
With this company, this is our 5th year. We're celebrating our 5th anniversary. We started in 2003. Actually, it was right around the holidays in 2002. A gentleman, the guy who founded the company, his name was Justin Nadal, and he literally put an ad in Playbill Online that said the following: anyone who's interested in forming a new theater company, come to my apartment. That's literally what the ad said. I'm serious.
That's funny.
And I remember that night very vividly because I had taken the ad, and at that point I was working in a general management office in Broadway. And I really had always wanted to start something from the ground up. So I thought, oh, this sounds interesting. What have you got to lose? I'm going to go to this meeting. So I printed the ad, and I can remember it was snowing that night. It was December, before the holidays. And I wrote the address down wrong and went to like 3 wrong addresses. And I finally remember calling him on a payphone and getting his address. And I went up to his apartment on 38th Street. That's where we started. And it was this group of artists, young people who had just come to New York, who were really looking for a place that you could call home and a vehicle for their ambition. And 6 of us really bonded that night and decided that we wanted to focus on doing new work. And 5 years later, the 6 of us are still together doing this. And it was something that...
It's your real passion, isn't it?
It has to be. Where I grew up and where I got my training was in a very commercial avenue of the business. I worked for Cameron McIntosh, who did Les Mis and Phantom of the Opera, and Alan Wasser, who was his general manager. Great man who taught me virtually all I know about the business. But one thing that I gleaned from that was that you have to be in this business for something other than money.
Yes,
you have to be doing it if there's not some passion, some reason why you're doing it. And we're at a point now where what I'm doing commercially, I have several projects in development for off-Broadway and Broadway. We'll see how they pan out, but this company is really what kept it going and what started it, and to be able to hand this off to people who are where I was 10 years ago, it's very satisfying. We have 3 things that are in development for Broadway and 2 that are in development for off-Broadway. We have a show called Sessions, which we did at Playwrights Horizons last summer, which fortunately now has attracted the attention of a Broadway headliner that I shouldn't mention just yet, that we're going to open up again, and it looks like in September. An official announcement will come when we've put all the details together. We have another show called Same Train that we did at the Algonquin Theater. Algonquin Productions is a partner of mine. We worked on Sessions and Same Train together. Same Train is about the African-American experience in the 20th century, and I have to tell you, in the 10, 12 years that I've been up here doing this, I think it is the best piece of writing that I've seen. And this show should be nominated for the Pulitzer Prize, I believe.
Really?
Oh, I think it's fantastic.
Well,
And
you know, you should have the after party here at this place.
I would
Mumia.
love, this would be a great place for the after
This
party.
is like the perfect place.
So that's off Broadway, and we're working on a new musical called Ancient City that we'd like to do on Broadway in probably about 2 years, not next season, but the season after. I have a one-woman show for a very well-known actress that hasn't been on Broadway for about 14 or 15 years that I want to bring back.
do tell. Who is it?
Can't. The agent would be furious, and would have every right to be furious. And we're doing a new. We're being photographed, and we're doing a new show called The Boys of Winter, which is a play that deals with the parallels between Iraq and Vietnam, and hopefully that'll be up in a season or two. So
So you're a very busy guy.
It's insane, but that's a job. You know, if you're going to be a surfer, don't complain about getting wet. If you're going to be a producer, don't complain about being busy. That's the job. You got to do it.
So you like being a Broadway producer?
I've grown to like it. It is the only thing in my career that has gathered momentum, and my career is hopelessly locked into it. So yes, I do like it, and there's a lot of work involved, but the good moments are wonderful.
So if they want to find out more information about this play, where can they go on the internet to find out more about it?
Here it is, www.10grand.org. That's TENGRAND, all spelled out, www.10grand.org, and you can you can access the ticket website from there and learn all about the show and anything else we've got going on. So pay us a visit if you have the moment.
And if they want to get in touch with you, is that the same
Yeah.
website? Do you have your own separate website?
No, that's it. Everything comes out of that website. There should be, you'll go and see, there's a place where we have our bios and stuff, and contact us, and you can reach me, Hewitt at 10grand.org. So.
Terrific. You're going to give me a kiss goodbye,
Sure.
darling? Let's salute to the play, darling. Salute. Keep watching. More celebrity interviews coming up. Pink Champagne Kisses.
Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was